How do counterfactuals measure policy impact? Imagine trying to figure out if a new law really made a difference or if the changes happened anyway. That's where counterfactuals come into play. They help us see what might have happened if the policy had not been put into place. This is a key part of evaluating policy impact, especially when we want to be sure that policies are fair and effective. Counterfactuals work by creating a pretend scenario. They ask, what would have happened to the people or the community if the policy had not been introduced? Since we cannot see this directly, researchers use comparison groups or statistical methods to estimate it. For example, they might compare a group affected by the policy to a similar group that was not affected. This helps isolate the effect of the policy from other factors that could influence the outcomes. The main idea is to compare what actually happened with what might have happened without the policy. If the outcomes are better with the policy, then it likely had a positive impact. If not, policymakers might need to rethink or adjust their approach. This comparison is essential because it helps establish cause and effect, not just correlation. To make these comparisons, researchers often use methods like randomized controlled trials. In these trials, some people are randomly chosen to receive the policy, and others are not. This randomness helps ensure the groups are similar, making the comparison fair. When random trials are not possible, other techniques like propensity score matching or difference in differences analysis are used. These methods help create comparable groups by matching individuals based on characteristics or looking at changes over time. From an ethical and political standpoint, counterfactual analysis helps hold policymakers accountable. It shows whether policies truly benefit the community or if resources are wasted. It also promotes transparency because decisions are based on evidence rather than assumptions or guesses. This approach also addresses fairness. It can reveal if certain groups are unfairly impacted or left out. For example, if a policy benefits one community but harms another, counterfactual analysis can highlight these disparities. This information is vital for designing policies that are just and equitable. In practical terms, using counterfactuals helps decision-makers learn from past policies. They can see what worked and what did not, guiding future choices. But it's important to use rigorous methods because flawed estimates can lead to wrong conclusions. If a policy is wrongly judged as successful or harmful, it can have serious ethical and political consequences. In the end, counterfactuals give us a clearer picture of a policy's true impact. They help us understand what would have happened without the policy and compare it to what actually happened. This method supports responsible governance, ensures policies are effective, and promotes fairness in how benefits and harms are shared.